Everybody sing that shit.
England's next opponents, Colombia, Japan or Senegal, await in the last 16 of the World Cup. England and Belgium will do battle for top spot in World Cup Group G on Thursday evening, but before then all eyes will be on who qualifies from Group H. Should Gareth Southgate's men end up above their rivals, they will face the runners-up from the final group in the last 16. If they finish second, they will take on the side who topped the standings. Either Japan, Senegal or Colombia wait in the first knockout stage, but how have they performed so far and what problems would they pose the three lions? Sportsmail takes a closer look ahead of Thursday's crucial 3 p.m. kickoffs. Japan, play Poland at 3 p.m., how have they performed so far? A 2-1 victory over Colombia in their opening game was the perfect start, but they made hard work of it against the South Americans, who were down to 10 men after just 3 minutes. Their 2-2 draw with Senegal, however, showed that they have plenty of character as they twice fought back from a goal down to earn a potentially precious point. How do they play? So far Japan have played with a 4-man defense, 2 holding midfielders, a lively attacking midfield trio and Yui Osako up front on his own. They do not possess great height and instead prefer to keep the ball on the ground, with Shinji Kagawa among those pulling the strings and creating chances. Akira Nishino's men are well organized and know how to keep possession. Keisuke Honda and Shinji Okazaki remain excellent options on the bench. Who is their star man? Kagawa and Honda are their 2 household names, but Takashi Inui has been their most impressive player in Russia so far. The Real Betis midfielder scored against Senegal last time out and almost had a second when he cracked the bar. Will pose a danger to Poland on Thursday. What about the manager? Nishino has only been in charge for 2.5 months, having replaced Vahid Halilhodžić after he fell out with a number of first-team regulars. The 63-year-old, who won 12 caps for the national team, managed Japan's youth teams at the start of his career before taking charge of 4 J-League clubs between 1998 and 2015. Would they send England home? If Southgate's men are at their best, they should beat Japan comfortably. Kagawa and CO have the ability to cause Jordan Henderson and England's back 3 problems, but their defense is likely to struggle against pace and movement. Senegal, play Colombia at 3 p.m., how have they performed so far? Senegal earned 3 thoroughly deserved points in their opening game against Poland, with Grzegorz Krychowiak's consolation only giving them a late scare. There was less to smile about against Japan, however. Having taken the lead twice, they will feel their place in the first knockout round should already be assured. How do they play? With pace and energy. The African outfit press high up the pitch to win the ball back and also get it forward quickly when they go on the attack. In Everton's Idrissa Gueye, they have a player who thrives on putting in tackles and helping break down opposition moves, while Sadio Mane offers a constant threat. Mbaye Niang, who spent a largely unsuccessful spell at Watford last season, is the main man up front, but can often be found creating space with his runs. Who is their star man? Senegal have a few standout players, Napoli centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly, young defender Moussa Wag and Gueye to name 3. But Mane remains their biggest name and the player who is likely to cause the most problems for Colombia, and potentially England next week. What about the manager? Former Birmingham and Portsmouth midfielder Ali Assis has been in charge since 2015 and is well liked among his squad after giving them the freedom to express themselves on the pitch. A former international himself, Siss's touchline celebrations have gone viral and he will be pumped up for Thursday's hugely important game in Samara. Would they send England home? Senegal would likely pose a bigger threat to England than Japan, but Southgate's side would still be favourites against a side who do concede chances. Should the 3 Lions fail to turn up, however, Mane and CO have the tools to cause another World Cup upset. Colombia, play Senegal at 3 p.m., how have they performed so far? Colombia endured a nightmare start to the tournament when Carlos Sanchez was sent off after just 3 minutes during their opening 2-1 defeat by Japan. The midfielder was hit with death threats after seeing red, but the team bounced back with an excellent display and victory to knock out Poland in their next game. How do they play? The South Americans prefer to get the ball wide and attack the opposition full-backs, with Juan Cuadrado, James Rodriguez and Juan Quintero all playing their part. They are equally capable of delivering pinpoint crosses, as they showed for Yerry Mina's opener against Poland, or cutting in and delivering a killer through ball. And, with Radamel Falcao up front, they have a natural finisher who relishes being one-on-one. Who is their star man? Rodriguez, without question. After not being fit to start the defeat by Japan, he ran the game against Poland and reminded us why he was one of the stars of the World Cup 4 years ago. The 26-year-old's technique and vision make him stand out among his teammates, while his eye for the spectacular will keep Senegal guessing. What about the manager? José Pekerman is now into his 6th year with Colombia after leading Argentina to the quarter-finals of the 2006 World Cup in Germany. He took Los Cafeteros to the same stage in Brazil last time out, but he has the talent at his disposal to go even further this time around. Would they send England home? Arguably the most difficult of England's possible opponents, Colombia have the ability to beat anyone on their day if they can find the right balance between defense and attack. You can expect goals if Southgate's free-scoring side come up against the South Americans in the first knockout stage.